Hello, guys. Hello, can you hear, can you hear me again? Thomas, I know Thomas is in there. Cheers for rejoining me, mate. You can hear everything. Okay, right, guys. I really apologise for that. Literally, it just came up out of nowhere, just saying we need to restart your device. So everything went down. Apologies for that. And now the chat box isn't working, which is absolutely friggin' ideal. But here we go. Never mind. Let's have to do it this way, guys. Sorry about that. So yes, we're still 0-0. I know, yeah, I bragged about the internet being mint. It was nothing to do with the internet, guys. It was nothing to do with the internet. It was the actual PC itself. It said we ran into a problem and we have to restart the device. So I do apologise. But Hull do just pump a ball into the box. Daniel nicks onto it, and it is a Hull City throw. Oh, sorry, it's a Sunderland throw on the left-hand side, just inside our own half. How's the bounce play so far? Relatively 50-50, I would say. But Hull now do have it at the back. Coyle on the right-hand side. All the way back to the Hull City keeper. Coyle now tries to keep it in. Surely that looked like it went out of play. It has done, and Sunderland will have a throw-in on the left-hand side. Nice play there from Seal, keeping it in with a couple of kick-ups there. And then out wide to Luke O'Nien. Hume brings it up from the left-back position. Gives it into Jack Clark. Hume again. O'Nien spreads it to Dan Ballard. Bellingham now. Manages to hold on to it just about. I think he's going to give a free kick to Sunderland, though. He is. Will he continue the Football Manager series? I'll be honest with you, mate. I don't think I'm going to. I did consider it. I thought I might take a little bit of a break from it and then just go back. But I was just finding it. The first 2-3 episodes, I was really enjoying it. And then it was just every week. It was 3 or 4 injuries. I was trying everything everyone was suggesting. I was looking online for different things. But it was just every week. I couldn't stay with one starting 11 because I was getting 3 or 4 injuries every single week, sometimes long term. And it was just really winding me up, and I wasn't enjoying it at all. So I just decided to give it a break. But now here is Sealt on the right hand side. He's doing really well, actually. Sealt, very well indeed. Now it is 09 out wide to Trey, Hume, Clark now. Immediately he's got the triangle of Hull City players around him, but he does win a free kick. Now here's Pritchard. Oh, it's a poor pass. Pritchard's passing tonight so far. He's just overhitting everything. It's just showing now, just under 20 minutes gone, the fewest touches in the match. Rusin with 2. Oh, the chat's deciding to work now. That's sweet, isn't it? Hey, God. Technology, guys. Technology. Eh? Tav Clock should try swapping sides. That's what I've been saying. I've been saying this for weeks. It's such a simple Sunday League tactic. And literally, that's all you need to do. Just every 5 minutes or so, if that, just quickly just swap sides. Or just throw yourself to the other side and overload him on one of them. Just confuse him. It's a way, it just gives him something different to think about. Because if you know what you're going to come up against, it's so easy to defend against. Yeah, Patterson. Yes, EJ Patterson's touched the ball more times than Rusin. Which I suppose from a possession-based side isn't really shocking, I guess. with the way we play it along the back. Now here is Pritchard, who collects it from deep. Hume on the left-hand side. Someone spent money on a new layout. No, I didn't actually. I just thought I'd make a little bit of effort. Now here's Clark, and he overruns it and then pulls his man down out of frustration. Poor, really. It was a great chance. Should do FC 24 Road to Glory. I don't know. I think it's terrible, that game 23, mate. Yeah, I thought it was terrible. Daffyd, especially as we haven't got much of the right hand side. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Just chop and change it. It's not hard. Connor Eck, we're looking much sharper today. Yeah, yeah, that's right. He's probably seen Jan and Vera in the changing room, hasn't he? And just thought, shit, I better get me boots on again and do something. But now they do have a free kick. Hull City in their own box here. Keeper's just going to lay it off for the centre-back to bring it forward. Coyle. Yeah, I hope the PC doesn't decide to restart again. It's a really... I keep on saying I've got really good internet, I've got really good PC and shit, but then things always go wrong. So I'm hoping that it doesn't just decide to restart again. Otherwise, I just can't be arsed. I'm not making an effort ever again. Reckon Speakman's talked to Barini after the derby. Oh, possibly. Possibly, mate. I'd take him. Lovely play there from O'Nien, winning the header. Really cleverly laying it back to Trey Hume. Ballard onto Patterson now. End-to-end stuff, this. At the moment. And that's a poor challenge from Carvalho on Trey Hume. We do get ourselves a free kick. Daffyd says, just get Mvia in to help Ekwa. Yeah, even though, he hasn't played football for the best part of, 5-6 months maybe. But before that, he played, I think it was 40-odd games in the season, and he was playing in Europe. So if he's been keeping himself fit, of course, there's nothing that's quite the same level of, getting minutes in on the actual pitch. He won't be too far behind, you would think. And just to have someone around that in the changing room as well, it'd be phenomenal. It'd be absolutely phenomenal. I love that Sunderland badge on the wall. Oh yeah, it's just a carving. Someone commented on the other day, thinking it was a clock. It's just a carving that I saw someone was selling it on Facebook. So we ordered it off him. They were just making him. But now here's Dan Neil, tries to spin his man. He loses out. Go on, Echo. Hit him hard. Hit him. No foul. Well in, Ballard. And again, that's it. Well in, son. Job collects it at the right back position. The crowd really liked that one. Really liked that. Back to Pato between the sticks. Silence like that bring dressing room value. Absolutely, mate. 100%, because we know what a young squad we've got. Can you imagine the amount of experience to be able to, Jan and Villa to be able to give some of the lads Champions League standard, oh, that's poor that for him. I think it was Seal on the right hand side there. He tried to knock it down the line. He's hit it straight out of play. Hull do have the throw in on the far side, just inside the Sunderland half. Little 1-2 there, and I think they're going to go backwards with this. Yes, they are. Rusin is trying to chase them down. Oof, and pass back for the defender to the keeper there. Rusin did get a nick at it, but we managed to get away with it. Patterson linked with the number 2. Yeah, I've seen that. I can't imagine Patterson wanting to, after playing, at his age as well, after playing so much first team football with us, for the team he supports, to then go and play number 2, where he's probably only going to get replaced in the summer anyway, and then a number 3 will come in, so he'll end up dropping down to number 3. It'd ruin his career for me if he did that. Although in saying that, a young keeper, a team like Liverpool come knocking, and you've got a manager like Klopp. This is lovely football, by the way. Oh. Yeah, you got a manager like Klopp. It's very, very appealing. It's very appealing. The Sunderland fans try to rally behind the lads now as O'Nien tries to give it out wide to Jack Clark. He puts it down the line for... Jesus Christ. He gave it to Hume, and the linesman took an absolute age to put his flag up, but he has done. Let's just watch this back. Yeah, just about offside. Just offside was Trey Hume as we're trying to come down the left wing. Thoughts on Longstaff, or Langstaff I think it is, from not joining. Well, he might do, but I think he's a Borough lad, isn't he? So if Borough are reportedly interested in him, I can't imagine him choosing us over them. But you never know. You never know. You don't know what's happening behind closed doors. I'd take him. I think he's well worth the punt. You know, for a young lad, well, I'd say young lad, he's 26, 27. You know, he scored 40 odd goals. He just scored 42 goals in one season. And then to jump up to League Two and score 20 already. I know, again, it's a drastic change in quality, but still. But now it's a good chance for Hull on the left-hand side. Opportunity to put the ball in. Challenged by Pritchard. I know he passed it straight back to Hull City. On the edge of the box now it is Fabio Carvalho. Coyle making the overlapping run. He tried to get the ball in the box and he's put it behind. Fortunately for us. Yeah, Leicester, they took a punt on Vardy and he didn't come, you know, he could come from Fleetwood, wasn't it? At the time. I would have a manager who, being in the Championship before, not a fan of Beale. Yeah, I don't think many people are a fan of Beale, to be honest with you, mate. That's what I'm gauging at the moment. Luke O'Neill trying to bring it down left-hand side. Does really well. Come on, son. Come on, son. Keep going. Help him. He does play into Job. He holds it up well. But it's just his acceleration with the ball, Job, and at the minute, it's like his feet are just stuck in the mud. He takes one touch, and then there's just players that are just so much more sort of sharp than him at the moment. He just doesn't seem with it at all. The ball just bouncing off him. Hull nearly losing it at the back there, and they do put it out for a Sunderland throw. O'Neill. Ekwa. I've got a theory that Beale doesn't pick the team. It's Speakman's team that Beale has to handle. I think Speakman assembles, or to a degree, assembles a squad. But I don't believe that he does choose the starting 11. I can't imagine that being it. I can't imagine any coach wanting to come to any club and saying, all right, okay, you do. So what's the point in him being there? Do you know what I mean? There's no point in him being there if you can't decide the starting 11. Reckon we're overplaying Job. Yeah, we were saying it earlier, mate. I think he's absolutely been overused. He's been getting run into the ground, the lad. He looks knackered every game now. He's actually losing sharpness for me. But now we're at Hull on the left-hand side. All the way back to the Hull City keeper. They're very brave at the back, Hull, at the moment, you know, with some of their quick football under pressure as well. Job's needed a rest for weeks. He has, mate. He absolutely has. He looks knackered. I can see him now. The way he just, I don't know, I can't explain. He just seems second to everything at the moment. But Hull just playing it around the back at the moment. You'd think we'd be taking it to him a bit more than this, you know. You think we'd be taking it to him a bit more, given the injuries they've got. Imagine Hull at the minute, if they did have Delap, if they did have Seri, if they did have Connolly, they'd be absolutely all over us, man. They'd be absolutely all over us. Well, I say that. They're all over us now at the moment. We're really struggling to get our foot on the ball. Matete, Rig. Yeah, I'd give Rig a go. I know, again, he's a young lad, but you can only play against what's in front of you. And when he's been playing in the youth side, and I've watched him play, he looks really, really good. Really good. Who is it here to play against so far, if you look at the poor game we had? Yeah. But Hull they're starting to gain control of it now. Our press has died down considerably. 27 minutes in, Sunderland 0, Hull City 0. And yeah, we're allowing them possession at the moment. Allowing them. Go on, nick it off him, man. Pritchard with the press. Well, he's the one-man press. Pritchard has literally just looked across our front line then and gone like this. Like, what he's doing. They've just pumped it forward now, and it's a great chance for Hull, but what a sliding challenge that was from Seal. He just took one looping ball, and Seals threw himself across him and managed to nick it away, but they still have possession on the right-hand side. It is Coyle for Hull City. Morton now. Come deep for it. Now we've intercepted, but we just give it back. What is the point in this? Absolutely pointless. Dan Neil there with the interception and just give it straight back and just said, right, go on. Continue. We're looking really poor at the moment. It was 50-50 for the opening 10 and it's all Hull now. Lovely stuff. Coyle won him over the keeper. On his... He managed to get a toe on it. Coyle, and it's a good save from Powell, but this is poor. This is really, really poor, this. They've just allowed Coyle. Bellingham just jogging alongside Coyle then. He's let him just go the distance of the pitch. Bellingham, Job is absolutely fucked. He's knackered. The entire time, Job is just jogging slowly about a yard behind Coyle whilst he is going absolute full gas, full pedal, going to it. But now here's Hume coming forward. He's going to get brought down. It's a Sunderland free kick on the halfway line. Yeah, it was Job. He just slowly following his man. Doherty has got himself in the book as well. Hume breaking forward. And he's pulled him down on the halfway line. Half an hour gone. Still 0-0 at the stage of my life. Not making for fantastic viewing at the moment. Dan Neil trying to bring it forward. And it is Hume on the left-hand side. See, when Hume gets the ball on the left wing, they leave him. They let him have the whole, so much space. But as soon as Clark gets on it, three of them triangle him. So we need to just learn from that and get Hume on the overlap and actually get the ball in the box. But when Hume does get it on the left-hand side, it's on his weaker foot. He just comes backwards and takes it backwards even though he has acres of space to go into. Because they're just following Clark around like flies at the moment. Possession for the last 10 minutes is 65% in Hull's favour. Now here's Jack Clark. Takes on one. Tries to take on Coyle. Coyle does manage to get it away, but it takes a flick off Clark. And it's going to be a throw-in to Hull. Coyle, of course, the Hull City captain. The right back. Yeah, you'd think the likes of Rigg should definitely, if we're not going to play him, get him out on loan. Hamia, another one who, again, I said before the game, Beale was saying that Hamia needs to go out on loan. Sorry, Rusyn just won the ball back off him. Well played, and it is Dan Neil on the left-hand side now. Needs to get the ball in the box. He dinks it across goal, misses everyone. And the Hull City centre-back chests it to the air. To the keeper. But yeah, so I think, is Dewey on the bench? I'm not too sure. Let me just have a quick check. Let's have a see. Yeah, Jewison Bennett is on the bench. It'd be interesting to see him play. But yeah, what I was saying was, Hamia, Beale was saying that he needs to go out on loan, but he's a good finisher, this, that, and the other. He said that Mayenda is going to stay, though. He likes to look at Mayenda. Yeah, Hamia is now on the bench, and Mayenda isn't. It just doesn't make any sense for me whatsoever. Makes no sense. I think Rusyn's just been caught in the face. Maybe a little bit here in the build-up to that last chance. Yes, he did. Coyle. Jesus Christ. And he's been booked for it in all. It looks like we got a free kick for it. I know we played on, didn't we? But he has been booked for it. Connor Hamia definitely needs a loan. I think he does, mate. He absolutely does. He needs to learn to press and the movement in the English game. Get up, man. That should be our ball then, no? No, it's going to be, Mendy is meant to be ill, isn't he? Oh, I could be wrong there. I just don't understand why that was the case. You might be right, Mendy might be ill. Coyle, though, with a throw-in in the sort of right-back position, deep inside the Hull City half. He launches it forward. Flicks on. Carvalho tries to flick it round. 0-9, but he's having absolutely none of it, and he gives it to Ballard. All the way back to Pato. Pato needs to get this one away because Carvalho is pressing. Knocked on by Sealt, but only as far as a Hull City player. Well played there, Pritchard. But now it's going to be a throw into Hull over on the far side. Our turn of possession is absolutely appalling at the moment. Coyle is having a stormer, by the way. Doherty tries to put it into him. It goes straight through Ekwa. This should be us, Pato, and he gets there before Coyle does. Coyle, the right back, he's just up and down that right-hand side like there's no tomorrow. He just seems so off the pace. Hume punts it forward. This is all we're doing. We're just drilling it forward towards Rusin and hoping something happens, and nothing does, obviously. Dan Neil back to 09, who has to try and pump this forward now. It's a good ball to Job, who's passed to Seal, is a bit unorthodox, but he does manage to gain control. Back to Ballard. Come on, lads, keep hold of it now. Ekwa, spin. You've got space, you've got time. Please, Jesus Christ. Sealt, give it back. Ekwa, Ballard. This is it now, lads. This is it. Keep hold of the ball for a little bit now. Stop turning possession over so easily. Clark on the left-hand side. That has to be a foul. It hasn't been given. No foul. Now they're going to break forward. Oh, it's too easy. Ekwa with the foul. Needless foul. I don't think Burstow should be given a chance, to be honest with you. He's looked very, very poor whenever we used him. In saying that, he must be, you'd think he'd be better than what we've got, wouldn't you? Refs in this league are shockingly, but honestly, I could make a documentary. I could make a 12-part documentary on how shite these refs are in this league. And what's more annoying is when they're that bad, they get demoted to the league below. Do you know what I mean? It just means that other leagues need to deal with their shit. It just isn't the way it should be dealt with. It's just wrong the way it is. But now here's Clark. We intercept on the left-hand side. Go on, take him. Well in, Clark. Takes on his man. Down the left. Keep going, son. All the way. Cuts in. Help him. He needs support. He's got zero support and already they've cut back to him. But it is Ekwa now. Joe, back to Ekwa. Come on, give it now. Out wide for Dan Ballard. Sealt on the right-hand side. He tries to put the ball in. It's going to find Clark at the back post. It's a terrible header, really. He kind of like went for his midriff there. Bounced up to Clark's midriff on the left-hand side. And tried to head it in a strange fashion. But I think it's going to be some throw. It is. Dan Neil on the left-hand side. He loses out. I know they're going to get this one away. Coyle, Doherty, down the line. Give it straight to Ekwa. Now here is Clark on the edge of the box. Pritchard with some space. He strikes it and it's headed away. It's a good block. Well in. It's Sealed now. All the way back to Patterson. Come on. This is it now. O'Neill. Spins. Dan Neil. Jack Clark. Why would you let Hume do the overlap and then not give it? You slow down the play then. It's Ballard. Job. Sealt. Cuts inside really well. He needs help. He finds Ekwa. Go on, spread the play. Clark now. Go on, take him. There's no one in the box. Anyway, it is. Hume. Oh, why didn't he get it across goal, man? Clark just found Hume, literally at the byline. Instead of digging it across goal, he's took a touch and then gone backwards. Absolutely pointless. Now it is Ekwa from distance. It looked like he was pulled down right in front of the ref. He's chose to ignore it. Now he's Sealt. Ekwa, go and get the ball in the box. He does try and dink it straight through. Goal kick. At least we're penetrating at least a little bit now. But Jesus Christ. There's a lovely ball from Clark. In behind for Trey Hume. He gets it to the byline. Only to put it across goal. But instead he takes a touch. Brings it away from the danger zone. And then goes backwards. What is the point, man? What is the point? Oh dear. We need more forward passes and less side to side. Well, that's it. But the thing is, what I hate is when we could go from one side to the other in one pass, we take 5 minutes to get onto that one. Rather than basically doing the simple thing and making one pass, we'll do 5 passes to get to that one place, if that makes sense. So if we have a left back and there's someone out on the right hand side, we can just ping it across, totally free. We'll pass it to the next man, and then the next man, and the next one. But by the time we get where we want to go, their final destination, they know where we're going. It's easy to read. It's just shocking. Trey Hume, Jack Clark, please don't lose it there, man. Gives it back to Dan Ballard. Oh my God, Job, man! Right now here's Pritchard. Tries to find his man. Job gives up on it. Oh, it was a harsh pass, but here's Pritchard again. Halfway line. Still Pritchard. Oh, that's a poor challenge. An awful challenge. By Morton on Pritchard. Pritchard was on the break, doing really well there. The momentum was with him. Poor challenge on Pritch. He has been booked. 39 minutes gone. Sunderland 0, Hull City 0. This is some way out. This is like 30, 35 yard, this. There's no way he's shooting from here. Surely, you'd think. Oh, Luke O'Nien, what you do? As much as I love you, Luke, why are you stood next to Pritchard? Why are you stood next to Pritchard here? Luke, stay away from this, please. Oh yeah, Oscar did say 43rd minute Job goal. Is that going to come to life? It is a miserable game so far. But we'll try and make it positive. Pritchard with the free kick. He gives it to Luke O'Nien on the right hand side. Gets it across goal. Straight to the keeper. Oh, it was a decent idea. I was saying like why is Luke stood right next to the ball. But he quickly made the run down the right hand side where there was loads of space. His first touch wasn't great and his ball across goal was straight at the keeper. Didn't quite get it under control. We're starting to get a little bit of momentum though now. Luke O'Nien doing brilliantly well. Bringing it forward. Oh, and it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Still Sunderland 0, Hull City 0. Connor O'Nien used to take free kicks for Wickham, to be fair. I mean, to be fair, I don't think he's awful. I just think when you've got someone like Pritchard. Now Tufan out wide. On the left for Hull City. Mick says he'll be back. He needs to watch some paint dry. I know, mate. There are some more entertaining things in this, aren't there, at the moment? Coyle. Now it's just they're gaining possession again. The second they start strolling along the back, though, if you look, they've been pushed up 10 yards. They're sat on the halfway line. And we're just going deeper and deeper here. And just allowing it. Coyle again. Match stats, we've had 3 shots to Hull's 1. It just shows what an appalling game this has been like. It really has been a poor game. They pumped it forward. It's going to go all the way through to Pato. Eckworth back to Anthony Patterson. O'Nien slips it through now. It's Dan Neil driving forward. Oh, he's been taken down there. It's another yellow card. Is that the 4th or 5th card? I think for Hull already this evening. Dan Neil on the break. Regan Slater with the latest booking. Yeah, 5 yellows so far. Dan Neil out wide for Clark. Help him, man. Eckworth knocks it on for O'Nien. He's going to drive us forward. He spreads it really well for Seal on the right. Come on, man. Look at Seal. Look at him go. Eckworth, go and have a crack, son. Oh, that's shocking, but he does find O'Nien. O'Nien again with a 1-2 with Dan Neil. Clark. He needs support here. Spread it. He has done really well. It is Ekwat on the right-hand side. Job. Back to Luke O'Nien. This is what we need. We need lots of Luke O'Nien and Ballard to push forward a little bit and step on. To get involved and occupy an extra Hull City man and give him something to think about. It is Ballard now onto Ekwat. We're just sort of camping on the edge of their box at the moment. Job holding onto the ball. Back to Ekwat. Back to Ballard. We're just being patient around the edge of the box. Left hand side, Clark. Come on, man. O'Nien trying to spread it towards Sealt. He does really well, Sealt, to head it towards Pritchard. Bellingham is going to get this one under control on the right hand side. Come on, Joe. Ballard. O'Nien still in the Hull City half. We were approaching the 45th minute. 0-0 still at the moment at the Sol. O'Nien. Lovely play there. Sealt tries to get it back in towards Pritchard. Oh, and he scuffs it. What a chance that was. Lovely football. O'Nien finds Pritchard and he flicked it on the outside to Sealt. Oh, and loads of space. He's played it back across goal. First time, Sealt, to give it back to Pritchard. It's an awkward angle, but he sort of looped it over the keeper. Does it come off the Hull defender? It doesn't. He's just kind of tried to hook it around the near post. It's gone over the bar. Lovely football, though. And you know what? I keep on saying that Sealt looks really awkward at right back, but no, because he is the sort of standard big brick shithouse you'd want in a centre back. He looks decent going forward now. I think the first couple of games we saw him at right back, he did look a little bit stiff, a little bit awkward as you'd expect, but he's not looking too bad. 1 minute added on, about 30 seconds now. Rusyn driving down the right hand side, at least he's trying to, but he's lost the ball quite easily there. Dan Ballard intercepts there, punt forward, finds Ekwat, back to Ballard. Half time is approaching. Rights Wildlife, cheers for joining, fella. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, man. Go on, Jack Clark now, driving down the left. There's 10 seconds left. Just do it all. Jack, do it all yourself, man. Plays it towards. Can he get there? No, he can't. He tried to find Dan Neil. I think the half-time whistle is going to go any second now. The 1 minute of added time has gone. Yeah, there it is. Half-time, Sunderland 0, Hull City 0. I'd probably say it's maybe just about even. Opening 10 minutes, it was sort of blow for blow. They drive forward, we nick it off them, we drive forward without really making anything happen. Then they had a really large chunk, almost 15-20 minutes again without really doing anything, but they controlled it and we didn't press them, let them have the ball. Then the last sort of 5 minutes or so, should I say, we've really gone at them again without making any clear-cut chances, but we have been making half chances, which is better than nothing. This is me trying to dress up, but it's been a very boring game, guys. What do you guys think? Let us know. Let's have a look at the chat. All right, John. Cheers for joining, man. So what are our predictions now then, guys? Now that you've seen or heard, I don't know whether you guys are watching at home. What do you think the score is going to be now? Have your predictions changed at all? Kieran TV, the referee's on your side? I don't think so, mate. Come on. I think every booking has been a booking. You know, whenever we've tried to break, they have been those sort of decisive fouls, clinical fouls, where we have been on the break. I don't think there's been anything in particular where I think a bit dodgy. Dave says 1-0 Hull win. Yeah, to be fair, Kieran, yeah, there was that one where, but he wasn't really clinical in the sense where there was no real progression. He was sort of going sideways around the halfway mark. But I can understand how you would sort of relate that to your guys' bookings as well. Sarni Army says, Eddie, we only look dangerous on the break. Red card for Hull on 60 minutes. It won't surprise me. There's plenty of bookings in there at the moment. Thomas, who remembers the shirt changing in previous? Yeah, so usually, for those of you who are new to my streams, what we used to do, if things were going really poorly, I would go and change my shirt to another Sunderland shirt and hope that it would bring luck. I don't know whether I can be asked for that right now, to be honest with you. I think we'll leave that one for the time being. Unless you really want me to. Yeah, so at the minute, as things stand, we are 6th. And I think generally, if you did give me a draw against Hull, because of how well they've been this season, or how well they've played this season, I'd probably snap your hand off. But the fact that they have the mammoth amount of injuries and players missing because of the AFCON, we should be getting a win here. And with them, the form they're in, losing 4 out of the last 5, we should be absolutely doing something a bit more than this. Champs are the only fans. Yeah, you need to pay to see see me take my kit off. Oh dear. 2-0 to the lads. It says Mega Gaming, Clark and Pritch. I'll take that. Tav changed now to a tight 1-0 win. Connor says the whole midfield is on a yellow. Pretty much, mate, I know. It is, isn't it? Would you make any changes? Lee, Ipswich fan, hoping you lads... Sorry, he's cut off there. Hoping you lads win tonight. Thank you, man. You appreciate that. Tom thinks 1-0. Changes for me. I think Job needs to come off. He's just so ineffective. He's just so ineffective. He's just not bringing anything at the moment. Yeah, I think... we do go ahead. Job needs to come off. Agreed. Yeah, they're number 2, some greasy head knob. He might well be, but he's actually a decent player. You need to give him that. I think he's a good player. He's Coyle. Job off for Ashish. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, in fact, I'd probably do that, to be honest with you. Or maybe even... I think Jewison Burnett, he splits Sunderland fans. Some people say he's a headless chicken, which, again, I can kind of understand why he would say that. But he's also so positive on the ball. Every time he gets it, he wants to get at him immediately, and he wants to be forward, and he wants to be positive. He don't even think about going backwards. So, he's got that raw ability. Just give him a go. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Beale needs to earn his money now. This is where it comes in. You've seen what we've produced in this half now, Beale. You need to give us something different. You can't keep on looking at games like this and just wait for us to go a goal down, or wait for us to drill ourselves into the ground, play even worse football, and then decide in the 90th minute we need a striker. Do you know what I mean? We need to see something a bit different. Can't understand why they didn't throw Seal up front to make it... Yeah, maybe. I mean, for us, he's a centre-back for one, but I can see you thinking. I like Bennett to have a chance, to be fair, but can't see Clark being taken off. No, I mean, even if you did just put, instead of like Job as a 10, you could just maybe... Because Clark's getting no look down the left-hand side every week now. Well, say every week. He eventually gets himself a goal. He forces it, doesn't he? But we're seeing less and less of Clark dominating the play on the left-hand side because he's getting ganged up on. Moving more to centre, I reckon, and let him maybe press up down the centre and then just give him the sort of free roll of maybe drifting off to the right or to the left, and then you can put Jewis on the left-hand side. I don't know. We need to change something up with Clark. You can't just stick him at left wing every week and just decide... just think that that's going to be enough, because it isn't for me. It just isn't. Quattro said there are 5 players in cars. Just need to Luke to wind them up. I agree, absolutely. That's part and parcel of the game, isn't it? 5 of them now in the book. Get in their faces, force them into making a decision. You'd like to think that we would have enough quality to not have to resort to that, but yeah. Rushin's trying, we just aren't getting the ball through the middle. Well, the thing is, when we are drilling through, we're just drilling at him through the middle. There's nothing he can do with that. I think he's had 3 touches this whole game. I know it's been dodgy, but I think bring Barham for jump. So I won't be against that. I won't be against that. This is what Beale keeps killing plays momentum. This is what I was saying before the stream started as well. He keeps killing plays momentum. Rushin scored against Preston, then dropped him. Never to be seen. I think they brought him on with that 83rd minute the next game, or whatever it was. Then Barr played really, really well in the last game. He brought him off. And now he's not starting this game. So it's just, he's killing plays momentum before they can even get going. But yeah, the one real chance did fall for Hull, actually, and it was Coyle, who's pretty much ran the length of the pitch, a couple of 1-2s on the way. Job just slowly following him behind, and he managed to find himself in a really dangerous area in the box, and he sort of toe poked it, tried to go to the down low past Patterson, who gets down really, really well. But it has been ultimately a pretty scrappy game. Hi, I'm a Hull fan, and our game plan is to get all of our players sent off. It does seem that way, mate. It seems that way at the moment. You don't seem like a particularly dirty team. It's just whenever we've tried to break, there has been a good 4 or 5 clinical fouls. But they haven't been in particularly dangerous positions. It's been just as we've been sort of encroaching your half. You've been, obviously, that's where the clinical foul's coming from. I think either team will nick it 1-0. I can see that being the case. Or I think, given the nature of the game at the minute, I think maybe if one goal goes in, then there's just going to be a flurry. One of them. Say if Hull go 1-0 up, I think we'll start committing a bit more, which I think we should be doing anyway. But then that'll just leave us leaky at the back. I can just see that being the case. Or vice versa. If we'd have fit Ross Stewart, we'd be in a better position. I'd agree, but obviously he don't play for us anymore, so that's it. How's Carvalho been? He's looked okay. He's had to come deep from the number 10 role, and he's come in linked in a couple of times, but not caused us too many problems. I reckon we can sign Mvia before the second half starts. It would be good. To be fair, I was saying in the recent video about Mvia, it'd give the likes of Dan Neil more freedom to move forward and to get on the ball, move forward with it, and put himself in more dangerous areas, because I think Daniel is actually very good going forward, but because he has to focus so much on tracking back, he can't. He's always got his eye behind him. But I think it'd give Daniel that extra bit of something going forward. Even if Stewart was our player, he's not even remotely fit. I know it's mad how things work, innit? With Ross Stewart and his injury. Obviously, I don't wish injuries upon anyone, but Jesus Christ, he has had some shite luck, man. Hasn't he? Yeah, it'd be interesting to see, maybe even go for 4-4-2, and then maybe make us a bit more narrow with Clark cutting in a little bit and Pritchard in a little bit, and then maybe stick in, like Hamia, maybe up top with Rusin, try that out, or Bar up with him. It'd be interesting to see what he does here, but what frustrates me is Beale just sits and waits and watches his team slowly diminish and play a certain brand right now which isn't going to win us a football game, and he waits until something happens negatively before reacting. He's a reacting coach. He's a responsive coach rather than, preemptively, going for something. Yeah, don't make it look like he has a plan B. Opinions on Bolton? Don't really have to. I've got a couple of mates that are Bolton fans. Actually, I've an old mate of mine. He played for Bolton. He was in their academy up until I think it was under 17s, 18s, and then he absolutely done his knee in, and then he got released, which was a shame. But he was a class footballer. He was called Ryan State. He was an absolutely class footballer, really good mate of mine. He was class, which is a shame, but he got injured. But yeah, they're a big club. And they shouldn't be in League One, that's for sure. Thomas Hamir needs to come on and go 2 up top. Don't see why not. I'd try it. I'd try that. I just think Job, he needs a rest. Just try something a bit different, Whole lot like they have nothing, mate. I see who's winning this game. If not, it's a 0-0. I know. This is the thing, that their best chance so far of the game's come from their right back. And again, that's not. We need to offer more. Rusin at the minute is the only one really pressing, and when we're doing a one-man press, which just doesn't work. So that, like I said earlier, Pritch pressing that back line by himself, and he's looking across and he's looking at everyone like, what are you all doing? Do you know what I mean? Like, you all just stood there, way like yards and yards and yards behind, just watching them play around with it. You need to put a bit of pressure on him. I can see us getting beat here. I can see them getting an early goal in this second half and then just sitting on it. And then we just do the usual, just piss around with it on the edge of the box and do fuck all with it. I can see that being the case. Beale will have to ring Speakman and check if he can go to up top, yeah. And then Speakman will have to ring KLD. And then KLD will have to ring his man. And then they'll get back in time. Theories, eh? Theories. Second half, not too long away, you wouldn't think. Such a boring game. I know it's draining the life out of me, man. It's draining life. Usually I get a bit more ramped up when watching games, but this has just got jack shit in it. And when a team aren't exciting me, then you know there's an issue. Yeah, 5 bookings, get a bit of press going. Yeah, well, that's absolutely right, mate. I do exactly the same. They've got 5 lads on a booking. Force them into errors. At the stage of like, pressure on them. Get a couple of cards. A couple more cards. The one thing that does annoy me is that people act like we were enthralling him over his last 10 game. I totally agree with that, mate. Totally agree with that. I'm not going to sit here and slag off Tony Mowbray because I did like him as a manager, and there was some of the best football I've seen for many years has been played under Tony Mowbray. But it's like people, like you said, it's like people totally forget how poor we were looking in Tony Mowbray's last sort of stint, last few games, at least 10 games, like you said. Even if we were sort of getting through games, getting points here and there, it was appalling football. We were regressing, and we were playing worse and worse and worse, and dropping needless points all the way through it. But when we did get rid of him, we should have gone for a totally different manager. This is what we were discussing before, wasn't it? Beale, I think it was the right time to get rid of him, but it needed a totally different appointment. Beale was not the man for me. He just isn't the man. But of course, you get behind him, you do what you can. But it's only been a handful of games for him, hasn't it? But Beale's just a cheap yes man, says your nan. Yeah, it does from the outside looking in. It does look like it was the easy, cheap option, doesn't it? All right, Andrew, mate, Beale out. Yeah, I think a lot of people are, mate. Why are you drinking Monster at 9 p.m? If you've seen the day that I've had, mate, then you'd be drinking Monster as well, because it keeps me. I was going to say sharp, but then I nearly fell asleep in the middle of talking. Yeah, I just needed a bit of energy to do this, to be honest with you. I still think we should have kept Dodds till the end of the season. But yeah, or even just keeping Dodds until something else comes up. But the second half is now underway. Hull kicking from right to left, Sunderland from left to right. They've pumped the ball over the top, straight through to Anthony Patterson. It doesn't look like there's been any changes. It's Coyle now in the right back position. Turns back, gives it to the Hull keeper. Come on, lads. Come on. Show us something a bit different. Boys. Come on. How are the lads? Coyle knocks it down the line. Big touch there. That's it. Stay with him. Stay within touching distance. Keep the press. Roosin with the press. Keeper knocks out for their number 4. Greaves, Jones. Coyle again. Back to the keeper. This is it. Just keep the press on. We need to put a bit of tempo in this press though, because we get excited for a minute. I know you can't expect a team to give a full high press all game, but we give up on the press so quickly. And now we are going to break here with Jack Clark on the left-hand side. Come on, it's only one-on-one. This is where we need you to take him, man. Give the ball. It is Job. Come on, man. Give the ball, Job. Give it. Oh, mate, I swear. That lad needs dropping. I don't want to dig him out and say he's shit, but he's so slow to react to things. It's like his feet are stuck in the mud all the time. He keeps killing momentum in any attack. Give him a rest, man. That should have just been a quick touch and then put it out wide. But instead it becomes 5 touches, really slowly, and it's just like the ball's getting away from him constantly. And now Hull get it back with ease. We've won the ball off him again. Well played, Luke O'Nien. Help him out, Dan Neil. Ekwa. Find your man. Rusin, he tries to flick it on. They try to use Rusin as a target man and just trying to bounce the ball off him, but it's not really working. Oh, that's a poor challenge. Was that Ekwa? I think it was Ekwa on Carvalho when he tried to flick it round him. And he has been booked, Pierre Ekwa. Our first booking of the game. Playing along the back now. Hull City. See, the press has already died. The press has already died completely. 2 minutes in, the press had died. Well, died after 10 seconds. But now, they're knocked down for Hull on the right-hand side. Carvalho. On the right. Coyle. Goes backwards for the time being. Slater to number 29. Comes inside, he's taken on Job so easily there. Carvalho out wide, they put the ball across goal towards the back post and he can't get there. It was just so easy to play against at the moment. Through our midfield. Whenever Clark gets doubled up on, no one helps him. Oh, you're right, mate. And I just think Hume, and he said it himself, he's very uncomfortable on that left-hand side. Is Trey Hume. He said he tries his best, but he's uncomfortable there. But now here's Ekwa. Job, come on, man. Just give the ball quickly. Don't turn back. It's still Job now. Come on, lad. This is more like it. Come on, move. Hume onto Clark on the left-hand side. Go on, take him. Get the ball in the box. His body's in there. Clark. He gets it across goal. Oh, and it's... doesn't quite find Rusin. Does really well, Clark. Cuts inside his man. He's just trying to fizz it towards the back post, but it's behind Rusin and goes all the way out for a Hull. Is it? Yeah, it's a throw-in right at the corner flag on this right-hand side. Ball thrown forward, nodded on by Job. Flicked on by Rusin. Did really well to get up to that one. It's not going to come to anything though at the moment. Carvalho trying to turn. Ekwa. Oh, come on, man. He just fell over himself. It's been given a free kick. Coyle on the right-hand side. Mick says, who thinks Beale will wait until the 75th minute or later to make a change? He probably will, mate. He's already active manager, isn't he? What is this ref doing here now? Seal isn't a right back for me. He said it. No, absolutely. I've said it, but I think he's looked increasingly better when we have used him at right back. I don't think he's been appalling by any stretch. But yeah, I'd absolutely prefer to see him at centre back, but I just don't think he gets in front of O'Nien and Ballard for me at the moment. Oh, Job, come on, man. He's very good at looking busy, like someone said a moment ago. Flicked on, get it away. Oof. I think that's going to be... Please be a goal kick. It is a goal kick. as they've drove forward there. O'Nine's trying to get the block on, but I think there might have been a little bit of a follow through on Luke O'Nien. He's on the floor. Wouldn't mind a 3 at the back with Seal in defence. Yeah, I thought 3 at the back. When we played that system against Leeds, that worked really, really well. I guess it depends what kind of side you're playing up against. But we just looked so decent at the back that no one was getting through us that day. But now they've nicked the ball off us again at the back. We could just turn a possession so easy. They've got it on the left hand side now. Tufan was trying to fizz it in towards Carvalho, but it runs all the way through to Patterson. Pato rolls it out to Ekwe. His first touch is heavy, but he does find his man. Hume tries to pump the ball forward. It's a good touch there. Lovely play there from Dan Neil. Fantastic. Ekwe onto Joe. Back to Ekwe. He spreads the play to Pritchard. He gives it to Sealt. Back to Pritchard on the right wing here. Back to Sealt again. Ekwe. Lovely this. Nice one. Come on now. Clark on the left-hand side. Oh, tries to cut inside Doherty, but it is knocked out for a Sunderland corner. Come on. Eddie Lawson, thank you for taking the time to do this stream. No problem, mate. No problem. It's been the best part of a year since we last streamed, like, but I thought I'd make an effort. I'm never confident when Ekwa has a ball in our own half. Neither am I, mate. I keep saying it. It's like it is literally like he has zero awareness, that lad, whatsoever. When he nicks a ball off a man, he thinks that because he nicked it off him, he thinks everything behind him disappears. Do you know what I mean? He thinks that isn't happening anymore, and he can just move forward at his own leisure. But Pritchard with the corner. It's a poor one, knocked away at the near post. And what? They've given a free kick. I think it might have been for a foul on Coyle. But yeah, with Ekwa, he just has zero frigging awareness at all. That mistake against Newcastle has scarred mate, fucking hell, that was mental, that. Connor, it's fair, Ekwa has been quality today on the ball. He's been a lot better. I will give him that. I won't slate players just for the sake of it. But he has been a lot better today, Ekwa. But generally, yeah, you do shit yourself when he has the ball in our own half. Hull playing it along the back again. I think we should bring Job off, to be fair, and bring on either Bart or Al-Shish. We need another attacking outlet here. They pumped it forward. Sealed does really well there to nod the ball out. But I think a Hull City player was offside, so we will be getting a free kick. Seal's going to take it. Gives it to Ballard. He spreads the play for Luke O'Nien. Heavy touch from Hume, and we've lost the ball at the back in a dangerous position, but oof, O'Nien's just gone down. Has he been hit in the face there? I don't know whether he's just played for that. But it is going to be a Hull throw-in. O'Nien's claiming that he's been hit in the face here. But it is a Hull throw-in anyway, on the right-hand side. They've spread the play. The left side here, up against Seal. He's having none of it though. Pritchard coming to help as well. Come on, man, he's stood still with the ball. All the way back though to the Hull City keeper. This is where we need to just push out, man. Come on. They've pumped the ball forward. Seal's going to let this one run, I think. And it is going to be a Sunderland throw. Pato with the ball. Dangerous this. Jesus Christ. Pato pumps it forward. Is there a foul? The referee says no. It looked like Rusyn was flung around like a fucking rag doll there. Off the ball. The referee waves on. Go on, nick it off him. Hull playing it all along the back now. Again, Pritch with the press. Heavy touch. And Job again. Come on. Get into him, man. Job will try to stab a foot out, and then he'll just stand still and be like, oh, well, that weren't good enough. He won't keep going for it. He'll just stop and be like, oh, okay, well, that's it. I'm watching him now, and he's... I don't understand what he's doing. He's kind of lost in no man's land a little bit. Just sort of sluggishly jogging around. Now they've got it left-hand side up against Sealt. Stand him up, man. Stand him up. Stand him up. Don't let him round you. Don't let him round you. No cross, no cross. The number 29 gets it. Flicks on for Carvalho. He's going for the 1-2. He just find him, Carvalho, on the edge of the 6-yard box. Drags it back and Ballard gets it away. Now here is Pritch. Help him out. Equa. Tight space here. Bellingham. Out wide. Good stuff. Now it is Clark. Can we break? Come on, help him out, man. Clark gets a ball, then everyone stands still. Hume. Job. Help him. Help him. He's going all the way here, Job. Daniel. Hume. Clark. We need some movement, though. Come on, take him. Oh, and he just guessed. Fuck's sake. It's so easy. Clark was 1-on-1 with his man then, rather than being up against 3. And he just taps it around him, just thinking someone's going to do something. Right, come on now, Clark. Come inside. He's done really well there, and that has to be a foul. It is a foul. And Sunderland with a free kick in a really decent position here. I think Pritch will stand over this one. On the left-hand side of the box. Come on, man. Pritch is going to be taking the free kick. Off topic, guys, if you can, do us a favour, we hit the like button on the stream. That'd be massively appreciated. I know I don't do many streams anymore, so not too many people have come in this evening, but I do appreciate all of you, nevertheless, of course. But now here's Pritchard with the free kick. He just put it in, fizzes, and I think it's hit a whole body. It has done, and it's going to be a corner. Yeah, I can't really see what the tactics are, to be honest with you. I really can't. Pritchard with the corner, though. Can someone get a head on it, man? Please. Give it to Ballard. Give it to Big Dan Ballard. Come on. Not a bad ball. Keeper punches it. Carvalho tries to hook it away. It's only found Jack Clark, but he's on the halfway line here. Pritchard. Gives it to Dan Neal. He turns out. Help him. Finds Ballard on the halfway line. Sealt. Job. All the way back to Dan Ballard. Equa, spin lad. Back to Ballard again. Good stuff. Good touch there from Ballard to bring it forward. Pritch. Sealt. Lovely football. Keep going, son. You've got that space to drive into, man. I hate when they ignore space to move into. I hate it. It's criminal, that for me. And I thought it's been left in an 09 there, but here he is, Dan Neal. Tries to put it back to Clark. It's a poor touch from him. Don't give away a free kick, Jack. Still 0-0. Surely now, Beale's looking at this team. Surely he must think there has to be a change or two here. Surely. Piss off. Get up, man, you soft bastard. Hume with literally the slightest touch on Carvalho. He's gone down like he's been sniped. Bellingham onto Equa. Onto Pritch. Tries to nick it round his man. And is that going to be a free kick? Yes, it is again. Foot's been left in on Pritchard. Yeah, that's what he'll do. He'll bring on Bar, he'll remove our striker, then eventually we'll put another striker on, but he'll bring Pritchard off. And you need Pritchard on to supply the striker. Guarantee you that's what happens. Guarantee you. Commentators have just said that Hull are likely to make a change shortly. Nothing about Sunderland so far. Here's Clark on the left-hand side. Can he get it across goal? He does! Oh, it nearly finds Rusin. Here's Hume from outside the box. He smashes it! What a save! That is from the keeper. Hume lashes at it from distance. The keeper needs to be on hand there. Clark drove down the left-hand side. Tries to put it towards Rusin. It was cleared away, only as far as Hume on the edge. He smashed it on the half volley in a great hand by the keeper. It's a Sunderland corner. Come on! Come on, lads. That's woke us up a bit. That's woke me up. Pritchard to take the corner. Let's have a good one. Get your head on it, lad. Anyone? Oh, it's fell all the way through to Job. He's on the right-hand side now. Help him. Job finds Ekwa in the centre. He's tried to... That's a poor one, really, but they've still hooks it away. Oh, fuck off. And a free kick given for jack shit. Which kills momentum. Yeah, Bellingham was running, to be fair. He moved. He moved a bit. Poor lad. I don't want to slate him. He's just knackered, isn't he? He's just knackered. Yeah, it's a really good hand, that. By the Hull City keeper. Yeah, Billy Sharp will be coming on shortly for Hull City. We know what's going to happen, guys. We know what's going to happen. Let's not act surprised, shall we? Let's not act surprised. When you got someone like Billy Sharp on the bench, you know exactly what he's going to come on and do. Oh, here's Carvalho in the centre, tries to nick it in, but Ballard with a great interception there. He did knock it on past his man before he did get fouled himself. Ballard, so we do get a free kick deep inside our own half. Patterson now on the ball. O'Nien, Hume, Ekwa. Back to Trey Hume. Lovely play. Now it is Ballard. Silt now. Give the ball, man. Give the ball. Well played, Silt. To Dan Neal, who's driving us forward now. Go on. Clark up against Coyle. Take him, lad. Take him. Take him. Back to Dan Neal. Can he get the ball in the box? He does. Headed away. It's a poor delivery. Tufan now. No foul. No foul. Please don't give it, ref. He does it well in. Come on. Pritchard. Bellingham. Finds Ekwa. Go on, lad. Help him out. Oh, that's shite, Ekwa. Come on, man. But now here's Job from distance. Help him out. He does strike it, and it's blocked. But comes back to Dan Neal. Out wide. Come on, man. Clark up against... Take him to the byline. It is Clark. Drives it across goal. Oh, and it's hit wide. And I think it's going to be a corner. Clark did get it to the byline. Really, really well. Shown Coyle loads of the ball, but pulls it back towards Rusin, I think. And he flipped it. It's took a deflection, and it is another corner. Come on, man. 6 corners to Hull's 0, which means absolutely nothing, unfortunately. Pritch to take. Come on, someone get you in on it, man. Anyone? It's in! Oh, it's fizzed through everybody. I think it may have actually come off Dan Ballard. It's a pacey, but it's a great ball. It is flicked on by Ballard at the near post, but it's gone way wide at the far side. Still 0-0 here at the Stadium of Light. And Tufan has come off. Billy Sharp has come on, who is an absolutely clinical striker, I must say. Or at least he has been, hasn't he? I know he took a little trip to the MLS, didn't he? I think. 66 minutes though, come on. Beale, man. Jesus, get fucking move on with something. He needs to change something. If Dodds was still in charge, it would have... Absolutely agree. I absolutely agree that if it was Dodds in charge, then he had the bottle to change things. When things were going well, literally 46th minute, 47th minute, I think he made changes. And he just, as soon as there was a problem, he'd pinpoint it and change it. Whereas Beale, he waits and waits. But now we assume he probably won't change anything for the moment because we're getting a little bit of momentum here. But now here's Dan Neil on the left-hand side. Tries to put towards the back post. It's a decent one as well, but keeper claims it quite easily there. I think we do just, even though we are looking a little bit better here, we're starting to get on top. We need a couple of changes. The phone call between KLD and his dad has been made, waiting on confirmation. Such a boring game, just give it to Clark. I know, well, it's pretty much the game plan of the season though, isn't it? Give it to Clark, see what happens. Now here is Clark again. He's waiting for contact there. Job from distance, hit it, man. Oh, he's dragged it way wide. I think it might have taken a deflection, though it has done. We're starting to really dominate now. And it is Pritch with another corner on the far side. Come on! Come on, Pritch. Get Dan Ballard's head on it. It's going to go straight through. There's body falling all over the shot in the box, but it's been cleared away only as far as Pritchard again. Can we get another ball in? Clark finds Ekwa from distance. Ekwa does straw. Fuck me. You could have had 3 goals on top of each other and that still wouldn't have hit the back of the net. But even so, he's gone for it. Joel and Tanch will take the job after Beale. I couldn't take the scrutiny, mate. I couldn't take the scrutiny. My mental health would be in the fucking pits after a day. Coyle back to the keeper. I think Clark's left one on Coyle there. So they're going to have a free kick and sort of right back position. Coyle's down, but he'll be fine. Clark just left one on him, I think, as he was giving it back. So it didn't look like too much on it, really, now looking at the replay. As I mentioned earlier, though, guys, if I don't really like asking, but if you haven't already, if you hit the like button on the stream, that'd be massively appreciated. And guys, a striker is coming on the pitch. Hemia is coming on. Hemia is coming on the pitch. We can get excited now, guys. Come on. Come on, we can get excited. Look at me get excited over Hemia. Oh, shit. No. Pato. Oh, shit. What's going to happen here? There's a loose ball bouncing in behind. Billy Sharp goes up for it. 50-50 with Pato. But what's gone on here? So L9 tried to head it backwards towards Pato. He does get there first, Pato, but then Billy Sharp's got in between him and the ball, and he's just slammed to the ground really uncomfortably there. Pato on his back. Probably just winded him a little bit. I don't know who's going off yet. I'm not too sure. But yeah, to me it did look like more of a foul on Pato, and that's been given. I think we're holding off the sub for just a moment. If they score from this, I'll be fucking fuming because I've had nothing in this half. Hull have had nothing. They put the ball in. No one's defending it again. Get it away, Pritch. Get it away, man. Back out to the right hand side. They've recycled it. They put it back in. Good chance for Carvalho, and it's in the back of the fucking net, man. Jesus Christ. Shite defending. They've queued up in the middle of the box. They've drilled it in on the floor. No one's tracked anyone again. Fucking set pieces. You're a joke, man. 1-0 to Hull. Fucking fantastic. Carvalho with it. We've given all the time in the world to recycle the ball as well. All the time in the world. On the volley. And it looks like it does take a nick off someone on the end, but fuck, I knew it had happened, man. They've done absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing in this second half as well. Not saying we've been phenomenal, but we've literally just started building momentum. Give away a daft corner. And there we go. Because we can't defend set pieces for shit. Oh, God. Ballard now bringing it forward. Ekwa has a man behind him. Please recognise you have a man behind you. Fouled. Yeah, in the build up to that, yeah, it was that awkward decision between Sharp going up with Pato. I'm not too sure whether it would be soft or not if it was given. But yeah, it's Rusin that's come off like for like. Striker and Hamir's come on. Hull with the throw. Ballard pumps it forward towards Hamir. Good touch from Hamir. And again, lovely play that from here. Well done, son. Great play. Good hold-up play. Now it is Clark on the left-hand side. Come on. Take it. Cut in. Help him. Ekwa. Hume back to Ekwa. Finds Alex Pritchard. This is just going to be kitchen sink time, this, isn't it? Towards Hamir. Can't quite get him. Get up, man. Pritchard, spread it. You've got men there. Finds Sealt on the right-hand side. Get it across goal if you can. Sealt. That's going to be... Oh, no, they've kept it in. They've nicked it off Sealt there. And they've pumped it forward. Luke O'Nien retrieves it. Trey Hume. Sealt. Job. Spread the play, man. That'll do. Dan Neil. Here's Clark now. Go on, get it in. Get it in. Just get it in, man. Clark holding on to it for fucking day alive. Ekwa from distance. Hits it with his weaker right foot. It looked like it took a deflection. I could be wrong there. It might have just been rising. High and wide. Oh, God. But now they're showing the replay now for the Sharp. It's a foul. For me, it's a foul. Sharp on Pato before it. That little collision there. He's not really got his eyes on Pato or the ball. He just wants to be a nuisance and get himself in the way. He's shown his experience. But, fucking hell. O'Nien. Ekwa now. Come on. Dan Neil. Spreads the play for Dan Ballard. Dan Neil. Go on, give it to Jack. Or Pritch. It's a poor touch from Pritch and lost the ball. Alsop now with the poor... Oh, fucking hell. Ekwa. Luke O'Nien tries to fizz it out wide to Seal. It's a poor one, really. Too much on it. Yeah, I think it may have been an own goal as well. It did look like it took a deflection on the way. Well, it definitely did. I just didn't quite see who it was. Yeah, it is depressing, isn't it? The first live stream in the best part of a year. And it's fucking 1-0 against Hull. Luke O'Nien, not that it's an embarrassing thing, like Hull are a good team, but at the minute, they've lost 4 out of 5. They've got the key men injured. And we're making them look a lot better than what they are at the moment. In the second half, anyway, they've had one chance and they've scored it, but that's the... We can sit here and say, oh, we've had more corners, or we've had more possession, we've had more shots. It doesn't mean jack shit. Dan Neil, come on, give it now, give it. Don't wait too long. Clark now. We need bodies in the box. Hamir is in there. It is Clark. Fizzes it. There's no one waiting at the edge of the box, and they pump it away. God, this is, I can see where this is going now. Equa. 09 spreads it for Jack Clark. He needs support now. Hume just sort of half-heartedly asks for it when he's not going to give it him. He don't really want it. Ballard, out wide. Come on now. Equa. Inside for Pritchard. Spins. Dan Neil. Clark has loads of space on this side here. He's going to take it to the byline. He's going to pull it back for Pritchard from distance. He hits it. It's deflected. Bouncing to the edge of the box. Go on, Luke. That shows nods it on for Dan Neil. We're just going to be camping on the edge of their box now, aren't we? But it is Dan Neil. Finds Pritchard on the spin. Tries to get it across goal. And it's straight to their keeper. As it stands, we've dropped down from 7th to 8th. And Hull have leapfrogged us and currently in 6th. Has Samir had a touch, says Dave. Yes, he has, and he actually looked half decent, to be fair, mate. He actually looked half decent. It's the weekend, so might as well get a beer with this. I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you. Jacob says, I'd rather have kept Mac Dodds than this shark. We looked good under Dodds as well. We looked good under Dodds. I really like him. He really grew on me in time as well. Now, here is Hamir. What is he? Jesus. He picked it up from 30 yards out and he's drilled it hard and low at the keeper. But it's something. It's something. That's confidence. Come on. He's had 2 touches. Hamir, one of them is managed to spin a couple of men by and then knocking it on, holding it up really well. And there he's just had a shot that's gone on target. Abdullah Bar and Pembele are just about to come on at the moment. They've got it on this right-hand side, though, now. We've managed to just nick it off them, though. Come on, can we break? Pritchard, knock it on. Oh, come on, man. Turn over possession again. He's fell over. Piss off, man. Go get there first. Dan. Spread the play. Well, it's been cleared away. It's going to be a Sunderland throw just inside the Hull half on the right side. Not too sure who's going to be coming off, but we do have a couple of subs readying themselves. Clark trying to take on Coyle. And he has been fouled. We have a free kick now. Come on. Oh dear. Rich stood over this one. On the far side, going to be an in-swinger. Come on, good delivery, come on. Let's just at least not lose, please, boys. Come on. Big Dan Ballard is in there. Equa is awaiting on the edge of the box as well. He fizzes it in. Fucking near post. Hume heads it back forward towards 09. He hooks it on. Oh, nearly finds his man. Here's Pritchard now. Come on. Tries to get it across goal. Takes a deflection. Comes to Dan Neil, who smashes it way wide of goal. Everything just looks hopeful at the minute. It just looks hopeful. Sealt and Equa come off. Bar and Pembele come on. Seal looks absolutely fucking livid on the bench. But Beale's just gone back to give him a handshake and a high five. Now here is Ballard at the back, knocks it back for Patterson. There's a bit of a tight one there. Hamir, that's what we need. Hamir there. When we do pump the ball forward, someone to stick to him, and it did. Pritchard now. Help him out. Oh, lovely play from Pritchard through his legs. Onto Barr, who's fucking hell. He has no awareness at all. As his man on his back, he's turned straight into him. Barr, spread the play. Well played. Pembele now. Come on. He knocks it on for Abdullah Barr at the byline. He's got loads of time. What are you doing, man? Come on. Fuck me. He literally had it at the byline then. Abdullah Barr. He literally has 5 yards away from any Hull player. You can literally have a touch and then just bring it inside. No one's going to him. And he just dinked it at their near post. Shite. But we do have a corner. Fucking hell. And that keeper's just been booked for, I'm not too sure what, but he has been booked as well. Collecting yellow cards, he's lot. Carvalho is coming off as well. And Sean McLaughlin is coming on. We'll be trying to see this one out now, Hull. Come on, Pritchard with the delivery. Let's have a good one in. Good one in, please, mate. Fucking near post again. First man, near post again. Why is it when we're coming up against set pieces, all they need to do is pass it in, no one marks anyone? Allows them all the time they want. And how is Job still on the pitch, by the way? He's absolutely knackered. It literally everyone can see it, apart from fucking Beale. Pembele into Abdullah Barr. Makes the overlapping run, but now here is Barr again. Help him. Finds Pritchard, who passes it straight to the Hull City defender. They do clear it away. It's a Sunderland throw. We're pinning them back, but doing very little with it at the moment. Here is Job bringing it forward. Finds Barr. Onto Job again. Barr. Back to Job. Come and help him now. Come on, move. Pritchard. Tries to find Abdullah Barr. Pembele. The sliding challenge from the Hull defender takes a ricochet off Pembele. And it's going to be a goal kick. Jesus Christ. Don't know why he subbed off Ekwa, not Bellingham. I know, mate. I'm just as confused as you. It's just draining this, just seeing the team the way they are at the moment. It's just draining, man. Ballard, O'Nien, back to Anthony Patterson. Dan Neil onto Ballard again. Neil picking it up deep now, bringing it forward. Good chance now. Hume gets it across goal and it's nicks away for another Sunderland corner. We're racking up these corners, man. We wouldn't score in a brothel at the minute. Well, yeah. Absolutely, mate. It's another corner. Please, don't have another near post one, man. Come on. Come on, Pritch. Let's have a good delivery here. Put in right into the middle, and no one's gone for it. But Barr is going to keep it alive on this right-hand side. Go on, take him. Skin him. Skin him. Go on, Abdullah. Take him. Finds Hume digs in towards him here. Cleared away to Jack Clark from distance. Go on. Oh, he's going to take to the byline. He's going to get there. He is. It is going to be another corner. Another one. I can already see what's going to happen here. Already see it. Beale's going to say, we made the chances. We made the chances. We did this. We did that. But fuck me. There's problems all over the shot here. Problems absolutely all over the shot. Pritch with the corner. Another near post one, but flicked on. Still in the box, and no one can react to it. Jesus Christ. This is why I don't do live streams. Fuck me. 8 corners, not one look threatening. Yeah, you're probably right, mate. To be fair, there has been a couple of half decent ones, but yeah, for the majority, it's been near post, easy to deal with. Hey, what would you do, guys? Let us know in the chat. How do you rectify this? How do you rectify this? What is the big problems you see at the moment? Of course, rather than just saying Beale out, what are the big problems you think need rectifying here? Of course, we've got the number 9 problem at the moment. Although in saying that, Hamir, he hasn't looked half bad. He hasn't. You know, when he's coming out, granted, he hasn't been given a massive amount, but the couple of times he has been on the ball, he hasn't looked that bad. Our right side non-existent ever since Paddy got injured. Again, agreed with that. I can't disagree. Yeah. Sack Bill, sign a goal scorer. Fuck me. We are creators of our own downfall here. Nearly, anyway. Now they're time wasting. Sabal's going absolutely apeshit asking the ref, are you just going to let him do that? 88 minutes. Billy Sharp finds himself in the book as well for time wasting, tried to run away with the ball there. Clark now on the left hand side. Can we get a last minute equaliser here? Ballard, O'Nien, spreads the play. Dan Neal. Give it to Jack Clark. Go on, son. Save us as you have done so many times. Fishes the ball in towards Hamir. Tries to lay it back towards fucking Pritchard and they've nicked it away. Abdullah picks it up. Driving down the right hand side. And Abdullah Barr's boot has fell off, so they need to hold on and wait for him to get back on. There we go. Ballard. Dan Neal. Spreads it again for Jack Clark. He's going to take him this time. Jack Clark. Spin. Hume. Dan Neal from distance. Whips it in. Headed away. Can we get a second one, please? Dan Neal. Still Dan Neal. Surely that's a push on the edge of the box. Referee waves on. And it's been pumped away by Hull. 5 minutes added on. 5 minutes. Job now. Pembele. Tries to cut in. Gives it back to Job. O'Nien. Dan Neal now. Out wide for Jack Clark yet again. He's going to pump one in towards Hamir. It's flicked on and it's just missed the head of Hamir and ran all the way through to the Hull keeper. Night, Mick. Thanks for joining us, lad. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Keeper pumps it forward. Can we get a head on that, please? Win the header. Luke does, and it's going to go out for a Hull City throw-in. just over the 91-minute mark, 91st minute mark. CJ Bonnet enjoyed the stream, it's not the game. Thanks, man. I do appreciate it. That'll do. It's another throw in to us, but the pin in the back at the moment. Alex Neil, absolutely not, mate. Absolutely not. Come on. This is the thing. People saying Beale out and everything he's not going to get, like Connor just said that, he's not going to get sacked after, 6 games? It's just not going to happen. I don't think they wouldn't have the bottle, they wouldn't have the ball, and it's almost somewhat understandable. I think what is going to happen here, we're going to end up having, if we stay with Beale for the rest of the season, we're going to end up having a lacklustre mid-table, maybe below mid-table season, and then KLD will say, right, I made a mistake. He will wait for that to happen. That is what's going to happen. But now here is Clark on the left-hand side. Can Troy Hume keep it alive? He can't. And it is going to be a Sunderland corner. 92 minutes. Jesus. The crowd screaming and getting behind the lads here. Pritch to take. Come on. Go on, get you in it. Someone still in the box. Forster Clark on the edge. Spreads it to Pritchard again. Patterson is in the area at the moment. Hits the first man again. Pritchard knocks it on for Jack Clark. Takes him on. What? Jack Clark. Oh, it's been pulled back now. I don't know whether it is because he's hit his man with an arm. He's left his arm hanging there. Hey. We're just declining, aren't we? We're just declining. But Jack Clark finds himself in the book now. Minute and a half left. Spread the play, headed, flicked on, hoofed away now. Here's Hamia, big touch. Tried to spread the play, but the whole defender does get a touch on it. Runs all the way back through to Pato. Come on. Pumped forward by Troy Hume towards Hamia, but they do win the header. Abdullah Bar. Oh, it's a poor touch. He tried to leave it for Job. Great challenge there from Dan Neal. And again, spread the play. Finds Pritchard. Clark. Come on, 30 seconds remain. Jack Clark to the byline. Keep going, Jack. Keep going, Jack. Get it across goal, man. Oh, and it somehow doesn't find anyone and goes out for a Sunderland corner. Come on, man. Pato back in the mixer again. Pritchard puts it in. Can anyone get ahead of it? It's looping in the air. Still in the box. Hume heads it back in. They're going to... Oh, God, fuck me. Come on, the ref's going to blow this in here. He has done, and it's finished. Sunderland have fell to a defeat at the Stadium of Light at the hands of Hull City. Another largely lacklustre performance. Can't see any kind of tactical direction from Beale at the moment. I can't see anything. I could try and be positive. We largely dominated that second half, but changes needed to be made much sooner. They weren't. To be fair, hey, fuck me. I'm trying to find a little positive, trying nuggets of positivity here. Hamia didn't look terrible, but our manager unfortunately is. So That's it, guys. 1-0. I don't even know whether I can be asked doing a fucking review for this. It's just shite. But there it is, guys. 1-0 to Hull City. Apologies, it hasn't been the most enthusiastic of streams. That I can only bounce off what I see. And that was largely shit. So, there we go. Thank you. I will always support this club, Dylan. Always support this club. I love this club. I've supported them since I was, 8 years old. I will never stop supporting them. I've supported them through worse. We just need to turn the tide here. Hopefully, we get back to winning ways soon. Anyway, guys, take care. Thank you guys for watching. Good night.